Give them the reasons to doubt, try to keep me down, but I'll put the flame out, you can't get to me.
Enough work for one day. That's earlier. I didn't want to stay in there for too long, so it's 10:30. Gonna head to the gym now, back and buys probably some hamstrings and cardio, the usual. But what you guys saw me doing was obviously having my first meal, which was just oats and some peanut butter, which was good. I gotta get more egg whites, otherwise it normally would have been in there, so low in protein. But then I was going through all of your comments, responding to that, because I love getting to know you guys, and you guys take the time to watch these videos, so least I can do is respond to your comments. And also I was going through client emails, because it's Sunday, so I'm checking in with everyone. And also I am looking to take on a few more clients, so anything from macro programs, or if you just want workouts, you know, help with grocery shopping, what to get, how to plan your nutrition. If you don't want to track macros, I do just regular programs, so I include recipes, all that kind of stuff. Really personal, one-on-one, total access to everything to me, communicate, all that good stuff. I love doing it. And it's really personal, just like how I am personal in my videos and responding back to you guys in the comments. So before I start sweating, because it is hot, of course I got a sweatshirt on, I am gonna get going. Definitely check all that out. Looking to take on some clients. All that information is down below, and I'll see you guys post gym. There's just something about a Sunday morning workout when there's barely anyone there. Everyone else is probably on their rest day, but a really good workout. Back, buys, more focusing on my biceps because they lag big time. But anyway, it was a good workout, got my cardio done and all that good stuff. But I'm hungry. It is 12:45, 12:43 for all those people that like to be exact. So I'm hungry. All I had was that oatmeal. But what I've got with me, since it's like a 25 minute ride home, since I live out in the middle of nowhere, this is the closest gym, I've got a Quest bar with me. I like to have something right after the gym, especially if I'm really hungry. Sometimes I'll feel sick to my stomach, so have this to hold me over. It is the cinnamon roll kind, so for anyone that hasn't had this before, 7 fat, 23 carbs, 14 fiber, 1 sugar, and 20 grams of protein, which is good. I have had this flavor before, but let's compare it to, if I can open it, that mint chocolate chip one that I just had in the last video, which was really good. By the way, this is an intuitive eating, full day of eating, as you can tell from the title probably, and I've been intuitively eating for the past probably a few months or something like that. And that's just what I like. It works with my schedule right now. But again, just trying to clean up the diet post vacation and all that good stuff. So nothing exciting to say about this, but very good. Cinnamon, blend, anything, got my name on it. But compared to the mint chocolate chip that I had yesterday, because today's Sunday, I would have to say mint chocolate chip is probably better, in my opinion. Everyone else has their opinion, but I'm gonna have this, and I'll eat again when I get home. And I'll show you guys that. But this is meal 2 on this lovely Sunday. Catch up with you guys in a little bit. You're all probably wondering what I mean by the title, so my dad is going to explain that. Right, Dad?
That's correct.
Tell YouTube why you have to fill your potato hole.
We're part Polish, just because we look Italian, but we are Polish. My uncle told me a long time ago that Polish people always have to fill their potato hole. Every day you have to have something that has a potato. French fries, potato chips, baked potatoes, mashed potatoes. So we try and do that because we're still part Polish.
So I'm going to make that now and I'll show you guys, but that is why the title is what it is. So make sure you're always filling your potato hole. So now it is 1:30 and what we've got here is that potato I was talking about with a little bit of the 0-calorie spray butter, ketchup, salt, and pepper, then 3/4 of a cup of egg whites with a handful of spinach, ketchup, salt, and pepper to top that off. So get my micros in and more carbs and fat, protein. So you're gonna enjoy this, get a bite on camera for you guys, then watch the Olympics. Definitely feeling you hit your macros easily, even though I'm not tracking, but very good. And it's easy. If you don't have like instant rice or anything, just pop potato in the microwave, good to go. Now time to watch Olympics. Hopefully you guys watch the Olympics too. I was just watching the women's bike racing and we were in the lead. In the lead for quite a while at the end, and then you lose it in the last few seconds. I can't believe that. But anyway, it is 3:15, so it's quite a bit of time passed since the last time I ate, showered, as you can tell. Comfy clothes, it's a Sunday, so just trying to relax, unwind. Been a busy week, and I've got a busy week ahead. But about to make a salad. So we're gonna just use this. Normally I'll combine this with spinach also, but gonna try to finish that up. Gonna do a whole can of tuna, which is very good. Good source of protein. So obviously this is 2 servings, so double everything you see there. A little bit of bacon bits on there as well, and as a dressing, just a little bit of honey mustard. Can't go wrong with that. Only 2 carbs. Pretty good. And then just to top it off, probably a splash of apple cider vinegar. Very, very, very good. Everyone should be using that. So we'll check that out in 3, 2, 1. And there you go. Finish the bag of lettuce. Honey mustard on there. The whole can of tuna. Looks pretty good. So we're gonna have this, and then I actually just found out we're gonna go out to eat, so I'll take you guys there, which would be a really, really cool place on the water, which is nice. But whoops. Gotta get those micros in and some protein, which is always important. Not tracking, but no matter what, I always make sure I get a nice big salad in for the day. I can eat this, see you later. All right, well that was not the meal that we had in mind, but we made do. So we were trying to go to a place that was on the water called Lee's Landing, which, guys, it is awesome. They've got tables literally right on the water. They even put, like, made sand and everything. It's really nice there. Outside bar, inside bar, good environment. So we were on our way there. And the road to it was close. Like, okay, we'll do the detour, go around, get there, and there's cars parked everywhere. We get closer and they've got somebody directing cars everywhere to tell you where to park, and then when you park you have to get the shuttle to get to the restaurant. And it was because there's like huge like biker convention party thing going on. Literally every biker in town was there. So we didn't go there, but we went to the closest barbecue place that was nearby. In that area, it's not like the main town where there's a ton of places. So that was the closest thing, which we got. The food was pretty good. I've only been there one other time, so Dad and I couldn't decide what exactly we wanted to get, but obviously they're known for their barbecue, stuff like that, their ribs. So we got the like nachos, which had pulled pork right on it. They're pretty good. Ribs and shrimp we split. Now obviously that meal isn't gonna be for anyone who's trying to hit their macros or dieting, because it's all really high in fat, and I knew that, but obviously I'm intuitively eating, so I'm not too worried about, you know, hitting certain numbers. But I just kind of nibbled on everything until I felt pretty satisfied. So it's still early. I might eat something else, and if I do, it'll be probably like egg white, something nice and light and full of protein, because that meal is going to be high in protein, high in fat, moderate protein, moderate carb. So try to do as well as I could with that, not getting as much fat as I possibly could, because that's pretty much what all of that stuff was. Ribs are going to be high in fat, and those nachos definitely. But it was good, so it was worth it. Hung out with my dad and got a good meal. Now I'm just going to relax, and I will show you guys if I do have another meal. So I am going to finish off the night with some protein, probably matches the plate. Just 3/4 of a cup of egg whites. Now I didn't add any salt because since I did eat out earlier, I know there's gonna be like higher sodium contents in that type of food just from eating out alone, no matter like where you go. So I didn't add that. But something I'll tend to do is try to cut out a little bit of salt if I do go out to eat. Just a minor adjustment to make. And obviously you can tell I didn't have any chicken today and no protein powder, protein shakes, or anything like that. I'm still waiting on my protein powder to come in. It's been behind for some reason, so I'm just waiting on that. But in the meantime, just like my last full day of eating, to show you guys that you can reach your goals without always relying on a protein bar, protein shake, something like that. You know, you can get it from Whole Foods like this. I haven't prepped my chicken yet, which is what I'll do tomorrow. I just hadn't gone to the grocery store until later today. But got all that done enjoying the Olympics, and I'm scratching my leg because I have a really bad bug bite. Yeah, that's annoying. But anyway, I'm gonna eat these lovely, lovely, delicious egg whites. So much flavor. But anyway, hopefully you guys did enjoy this full day of intuitively eating. This is kind of how I've been going about it for the last few weeks, few months, and really enjoying it. And you just have to have that mentality to not go crazy and say, oh, I'm just intuitively eating, this will be fine. You still have to be strict. You almost have to be more strict than you are when you are actually tracking your macros, because when you're tracking your macros, you're following something where you're just eating on the go and not tracking anything. Then you kind of have to be strong up here. So if you guys need any help with that, comment down below. Email's always down in the description box. Always available for online coaching. So thank you guys so much. And actually, my 10,000 calorie food challenge just hit 100,000 views, which is awesome for me. So thank you guys so much for that. I really am truly grateful for that. So thank you all so much. I'm going to get back to eating this and get back to the Olympics. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And as always, have a great day.